Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Children of Men, and this movie is directed by Alfonso Cuarón, and it came out in 2006, and it's a dystopian future where there's basically no children being born, and humanity is getting closer and closer to becoming extinct because of this, and that's pretty much what the movie is without giving anything away. And this movie is very intense at times, and the plot is very interesting in terms of like the directions it goes, and it's always very engaging for me. And I think the characters are really great, and they're always fun to watch on screen, and they're interesting and sometimes funny. I thought the action scenes were really great, and it was very well choreographed, and there's lots of long takes in this movie that go on for a long time. Like one scene in particular that I'm thinking about, it takes place in a car, and you see like just about everything, just one continuous long shot, and it looks great. It's awesome, and those scenes alone sell the movie completely, and I honestly don't even know how they pulled it off, but I'm super impressed by this movie because of what they were able to do, and just about every choice made in this movie I'm always behind. And I also love the antagonists of the film. I think that they're great, and you understand their motivations. Like, they're not like a mustache twirling villain, like, haha, I just want to do bad things because it works in favor for me. But rather, it's more like, oh, I can see why you would do this. I mean, you're not a hero, but you can understand their perspective at the very least. And the characters are very well developed, and the performances are also really great. Clive Owen is amazing in this movie. Julianne Moore, she's in it for a bit. She's not in the movie a whole lot, but when she's on screen, she's great. And Michael Caine, I thought he was hilarious in this movie, and he brings some much needed comedic relief to the film, like in the few scenes that he's in it. And there were some nice practical effects in the movie, and just about everything in the movie feels real. And my only real criticism with this movie would be that there was a little bit of CG that didn't look all that great. But thankfully, most of it is like kind of hidden and like takes place in like a dark location, so you can't really tell too well. And I liked that choice to do that, but there was one point where it didn't look all that great, and it was kind of noticeable, and that's my only real issue with the movie, and the rest of the movie is pretty excellent. I not only love the action scenes in the movie, like the third act is pretty much just all action, and the first act has some action in it, and then the second act, there's some action, but it's mostly dialogue, and quite a bit of this movie is dialogue, but it's never boring. It doesn't lose me at any point, and I also really love how this movie chooses to reveal information, and it just reveals it at the perfect time in specific scenes, and because of that, it really does help out the pacing a lot. And I was never like thinking to myself, when are we gonna move along? Like we already had something happen here, but how about we get something else happen already? I'm not thinking that while watching this movie, because there's always something interesting going on, like either developing the characters or getting more of the story or having some action, and like anything like that. Whenever the movie offers any of that, which is a lot, then the movie's 100% engaging for me. I'm there, all with it, and there's basically almost like nothing wrong with it, really, aside from like the one little nitpick that I have. And it lasts for like 3 seconds in the movie, so can't really complain in a movie that's just under 2 hours. Like, that's basically like nothing. And if you haven't seen this movie, I would highly recommend that you check it out. I think it's amazing. Really great story, really great characters, great action scenes, great long takes, and I also love the usage of music and when not to use music. Sometimes it could be like really forced and cheesy, but that never happened in this movie. It was used appropriately, and I loved each choice that it made. And also, one other thing that I would love to mention is like the violence and character deaths in this movie without spoiling anything. I don't think I'm spoiling anything when I say that characters die in this movie. When that happens, it feels real, like serious damage is done. And the violence, it feels real as well. When characters are like avoiding being shot at. It's like it gets pretty crazy at points. And there's a lot more that I would love to talk about, but unfortunately I can't really do that. I don't want to spoil anything about the movie. I think it's really great to just watch it and be surprised. And there are some surprises along the way. And I don't think I spoil anything by letting you know that there will be surprises in the film. And I would highly recommend that you check this movie out. So with all that being said, I'm going to give Children of Men a 10 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of Children of Men, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for The Green Knight. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.